Michele are podcast's most interesting and loving couple. Join them every week as this radio personality and this author come together to let you into their lives.
We are each going to ask you 5 questions. Each round has, for the first 2 rounds, there'll be 2 questions per round.
I've never sucked.
Okay, good. That's not one of the questions. So.
Bro. That was nuts. I wasn't supposed to say that.
For question 5, it'll be 1 question, and you'll also get less time, so it'll be 5 seconds. So the first round is who said it. So if we were to ask you,
Oh my God. Okay.
who said your brick house, we'll give you options A, B, or C. So it'll be the Commodores, the Isley Brothers, the 5 Heartbeats. You know what I'm saying? So you have options.
Oh, this is yeah. I'm so bad at this, but yeah. Okay, so the Commodores.
And then the second round is finish the lyric. So if we said play that funky music, then you have
Cracker.
A option. Oh God! Wow. You have an option A and an option B. So it'll be 2, and you'll just finish the lyric. And
So you guys are giving me the options.
Yes, we're gonna ask the question, and then we're gonna give you multiple choice. And then for
every question.
Well, only for the first part. For the final question, you just have to give us the answer. So it has to be.
Gotcha.
You give us the artist
It's gonna
and
be
the
2
song.
sets of 5. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
2
you each are doing.
who said it, 2 who said it, 2
finish it,
and then solve it is the 5th one. So
Okay.
you only do 2. You're only doing 2 solve it's. The rest of them are going to be multiple choice.
Yeah.
Are you ready? All right. These are who said it. This is for the love of lyrics. Adam, my man, you've surprised me for verses that we've done for our podcast. So I want to see if you can identify some music. You ready?
I'm gonna try. You guys got me with the worst though. This is where I don't do well with it. But let's go.
All right, let's do it. You ready? All right, number 1. He best go run and hide. Daddy's got a new .45, and I won't think twice to stick that barrel straight down Sancho's throat. Believe me when I say. 10 seconds on the clock.
Sublime.
That's the one.
That's what you need to know, right?
It's Santeria.
Okay.
I thought you said it was gonna be multiple choice.
That's what I was gonna say. He didn't give you multiple choice.
You're right.
I don't know why he did it like that.
You know why?
Why? Because you wrote these questions weird when you sent them to me?
Because I'm a G.
No, because
that one.
Because this one pisses me off a little bit because the word Sancho gives it away.
Yeah.
It's such an obvious one because not very many rock songs ever use that word. I don't think any. So I just wanted to around with him on that.
Yo,
one.
you bought that time.
I mean, I actually support
heart rate
that.
goes up instantly. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? It's so funny. I love that
like,
he did it that way because Terica knew
there's
hers
no multiple
too.
choice.
Remember?
What was the other? And then I spit it out.
Like I was waiting for my choices, you bitch.
I'm sorry. That was my fault. You know what? I kind of did that on purpose. I went for the clock, and I was gonna give you the thing, but I had already hit enter, so I was like, all right, we're gonna roll with this. All right, we'll be fair. Second one. You ready for number 2?
Let's go.
All right. Here we go. It says, "Till your brothers or your sisters come, so gather up your jackets, move it to the exits. I hope you have found a friend." That's either A, Aerosmith, B, Semisonic, or C, Bare Naked Ladies.
Semisonic.
That is correct.
I didn't think he was gonna get it. He was like,
Go! Let's go!
All right. Here we go. These are finish the lyric.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I hope MC Hammer's on here.
MC Hammer.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's not on this list.
She says it's lack of sex that's bringing me down. I went to a whore. He said my life's a bore. So quit my whining, cause it's bringing her down. You have either A, come doused in mud, soaked in bleach, as I want you to be, as a trend, as an old memoria, or B, sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Timer now.
B.
Do you know what it was?
Come on. That's Green Day.
It is
It was
Green Day.
Green Day.
It's Basket Case, yeah. All right, here we go. Here's the
Shout
next
out
one.
Dookie. Right? That was out the album Dookie.
That was off of Dookie, yes, sir. Here we go. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Is it A, because maybe you're going to be the one that saves me, and after all, you're my wonder wall? Or B, you'd hold me until you died. Until you
Oh,
died,
shit.
but you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. Timer on the clock now. Wrong sound effects. Timer on the clock.
Okay, good job.
Boy. I don't know this.
All right.
A?
It was A, but you got it after the timer.
Oh my God! Don't talk at the same time as me. That was nuts.
That's so good. All right, you ready? Here we go. This is Solve It. Who said this lyric? You only got 5 seconds for this one, all right?
And you had to give us the title and the artist.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. No, multiple choice, right?
No.
Right.
Okay. Title and artist?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. You whisper in my ear the things you want to feel. I'd give you anything to feel it coming. Do you wake up on your own and wonder where you are? Here we go. 5 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was
got me. I don't know.
Slide.
That was Slide. Google
by the
Dolls.
Google Dolls.
All right.
Okay. I wasn't a big Goo Goo Dolls fan.
Oh,
Oh, so I'm sorry that you hated the Google Dolls. Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, you wasn't singing Iris to anybody. Oh, my bad.
I was down Green Day, though, and Dookie.
Of course, anything with Dookie on it. All right, here's the next one. This is the next 5, and this is going to be back to
Okay.
who said it, all right? 10 seconds back on the timer. And this is the next who
Don't
said
forget
it.
my multiple choice.
He'll
promise.
get you this time. I promise.
got you. I feel stupid
Whew,
and contagious. Here we are now. Entertain us. A mulatto, an albino, a mosquito, my libido. Is it A, Korn, B, Alice in Chains, or C, Nirvana?
Alice in Chains.
No. That one is Nirvana. Smells like Teen Spirit.
You're wrong. No, you're wrong.
Okay, we're wrong. You're wrong, honey.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Is you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
In your heart, I'll beat again. Sweet like candy to my soul. Sweet you rock and sweet you roll Lost for you, I'm so lost for you. Is it A, Bon Jovi, B, Big Mountain, or C, Dave Matthews Band?
I don't even know what Big Mountain is. It feels like Dave Matthews.
That is
is
Dave Matthews and Crash Into Me.
I'm mad I knew it too, though.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, get your off.
That's my ex-wife's like favorite song. That's her jam.
Really? Okay. Her jam. All right, you ready for the, this is Finish It. Finish the lyric.
All right.
And remember, this is also 10 seconds with 2 multiple choice. It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love, the city she loves me. A, I don't ever want to feel like I did that day, but take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Or B, oh God, please won't you help me make it through. Here they come to snuff the rooster. Yeah, here come the rooster. Yeah.
I appreciate that you think I'm slow and mental, so giving me easy ones. A.
You know, you said it was going to be hard for you, so I'm trying to give you some easy ones.
And we really did. We were like, okay, you know.
He said he doesn't do this.
I'm on beginner level.
He was in the
I'm on
basement
beginner level.
in high school. We're just trying to like give you a break. We were not in the basement. We don't know what you need.
Yeah, I don't know what you need, bro.
I'm gonna go put this helmet back real quick.
Yeah. Be careful with the soft spot.
We got some extra styrofoam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call that padding, honey. Here's the next one.
I don't know about that. I'm not a 13-year-old white chick.
I've been there too.
Oh my God.
Whoa. I don't think you can say that after what I said. Oh my God.
All right, here we go.
Wait, hold on. I thought you said padded like mental room, like a mental hospital, like a padded wall.
We moved past that, Adam.
We were talking about women.
We were talking about teenage girls.
Oh, I missed.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Scratch that. We're not live, right? Scratch that. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Adam.
Yo, this lag is brutal right now. The lag is brutal.
Oh my God.
Adam, that's too much, man. All right, you ready?
Wow. The lag just made me look like
No, it's
somebody
okay.
real bad. All right, yeah.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's the lag.
Yeah, it's the lag. Blame it on the lag. He doesn't like teenage girls. Here we go.
Whoa.
Here's the next one.
Shout out Kentucky.
Shout out Jersey.
Alabama.
All right, here's the next.
Hey, look, I wasn't good enough though. Both of y'all. Like, I have one
Here's the
too.
next. Can we get to the next one?
Let's go.
I didn't know you were so serious about it.
Oh yeah, I want to see him lose. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. The next, finish it. But under skinned knees and the skid marks. That's the second time I've heard skid marks today.
That's tough. That's skid marks is tough.
Yeah, here we go. But under skinned knees and the skid marks, past the places where you used to learn, you hound listen and wait for the echoes of angels who won't return. Is that A, Heaven Send, Hell Away, No One Sings Like You Anymore, Black Hole Sun, Won't You Come and Wash Away the Rain, or B, He's everything you want, He's everything you need, He's everything inside of you that you wish you could be.
Damn. I don't know if that's Black Hole Sun. B?
It is
was
B.
but you got it,
Vertical Horizon.
You got it, but it was, unfortunately, I think the delay got you. on that one. So we'll give it to you.
We will.
Give it to you because I
that's
think the
bullshit.
delay got you on that.
Bullshit.
We'll give it to you.
Yeah.
That's
We'll
my
fix
man.
it. We'll fix it.
And then here we go. Here's the last one. This one is the final Solve It. I'm going to read the lyric to you, and you're going to tell me under 5 seconds song title and artist. Here we go. And I'm wondering what you're dreaming. Wondering if it's me you're seeing. Then I kiss your eyes, and I thank God we're together, and I just want to stay with you.
Aerosmith.
I didn't know that.
Sweet Dreams.
I didn't know that.
We're only giving you half, though, because you gave us the song, the artist, but not the song title, and we were looking for both, sir. But I'm mad that you were, like, so on Aerosmith.
What is that? What's...
It was Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Oh, Don't Want to Miss a Thing. Yeah, what I said, Dreams or Dreaming or something. Yeah. Yeah.
Just to hear you dreaming. Hey.
Bro, you gotta remember, that was like a 99, 2000. That was everywhere. That was...
Yeah, man.
Bro, that song made girls' panties wet for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
he's
I don't
getting
know.
his crazy off.
Yeah.
Hi, honey.
Hi, baby. Sorry.
Right.
I had to pick up my microphone.
You ready?
Yeah,
You
I'm
got
ready
yourself
now.
together?
I'm ready now. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So, have you ever been shamed for doing something that you think is perfectly normal and is actually a perfectly healthy behavior?
Oh, all the time.
Like what?
Depending on the friend group, you know, there are certain dudes that I could say, you know, of my homies that I could say I love them to.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely some friends that I can, they'd be like, what are we doing right now? You don't need to be that weirdo, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to tell me you love me. You're my dude friend.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. So I do have this BuzzFeed article that I'm going to share with you, but I'll also say one of the ones that didn't make this article, which surprises me, but I think could be included as a normal and healthy behavior, is people who talk to their pets. Like, people will shame people for talking to their pets, but that's so normal and so healthy.
I agree. The thing I hate about pet owners is like the yelling at them when they do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's the one. So like talking is fine, but if your dog is barking, you go, shut up! Stop barking! Stop! It's a dog.
Yeah.
It's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
So I do hate that, but I agree with you. I think talking to pets is perfectly fine. We talk to Rufus all the time.
Yeah, we do.
And he talks back.
Yeah, he does, and he abuses us. He's
abusive, but it's okay.
It's okay.
We love him. He's cute.
Well, I'm going to share some with you from this article that I really appreciated because I thought it was so true. One of them is doing something you love, but being bad at it. And I love that so much. Like, there's so many people who get criticized for singing badly. Or, you know, people who like to do DIY stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that, clearly. People like to do DIY stuff, but they do it badly, or they never really complete a project. Like, that's their problem. It's not affecting you that Nancy never planted the garden she started. All right? She wanted to start a garden. She's clearly does not have a green thumb. You leave her alone.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Rest and self-care.
Oh, that's big.
They're on this list, and I think that's so important. And people, again, act like, oh, well, you shouldn't sleep too much. Like, we take naps in this house. We appreciate rest in this house, and we appreciate not even just self-care, but relationship care. We take time to check in and say, like, hey, let's do something as a couple because we haven't done anything as a couple in a while, whether it's watching a show, listening to a podcast, reading a book. Like, we do that relationship care all the time.
I agree with that.
You remind me, like, hey, you haven't relaxed in the bath in a while. Sit down and take a bath. And, don't worry so much. And I love that. Also on this list is going to bed early, which people get on us about.
You guys are old.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. 2 things shaped it. 1, feeling like crap the later I stayed up.
Yeah.
And 2, doing morning radio. So let me tell you something. I have no choice. I'm going to bed early.
Let me tell you something. He gets at like 4. He goes to bed at 5. He gets at 4 in the morning, 5 in the evening, he's in the bed. Like, he doesn't. And so that's the life that we live, to the point of, like, my mom and my best friend got on us last week because they both called during our 4:30 nap in this house.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, we know you're taking your 4:30 nap. And we were like... And like, then why are you calling? We're asleep in this house. We sleep. My birthday's on New Year's Day. My mom called at like 12:30, and she was telling my aunt and uncle, like, she's not going to answer the phone. She's asleep. And she was
sure
like,
enough.
yeah, she was like, I called you. I let it ring 4 times, and when you didn't answer, I was just like, she's asleep. We're hanging up now.
What do you know?
Yeah. So that was a good one. Another one was
You
being...
want to say hi to the people?
Say hi, Rufus.
he's came over to me. He's like, can you pet me, Dad?
Oh, yeah, he hit me a second ago. Like, he came and nudged his whole body.
Yeah.
Like, he's crazy. Being slow to respond is on here.
Oh, yeah. No, I've always stuck to that, too. Like, people always get on me like, oh, I just texted you. Or they have this expectancy that I should respond in a matter of time. Nah, son. I'm responding when I get to it. Like, that's what people always used to talk about, like, the read receipts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate my read receipts on. And the reason I don't keep them on is so that somebody can't be like, oh, I saw you saw my message, but you didn't say anything to it. It's like, yeah, just because I saw it doesn't mean I'm going to respond to it at the time.
Well, and I agree with that because, sometimes I wait a couple of weeks to respond. I'm not a good texter. But, it also mentions fast talkers and how, people who will sit on an answer for a second instead of being the first to answer a question or the first to chime in
Right.
a conversation, they typically get overlooked, where fast talkers get the praise even when they're wrong, just because they responded first. And I think that's interesting because that's true. I'm more quiet. I don't care to be the center of attention. So when I speak, people tend to listen to what I have to say. But I've also been in situations where someone who spoke before me got recognition even though they were wrong.
Right. Just because they came and sounded a little more confident or sounded like, them speaking fast was their confidence. I get that completely, yeah.
One that they have on here that I really like as well is being wrong. It says, when we shame people for being wrong, it tends to prevent new conversations from happening. And that's so true. Like, yes, we know that it's healthy to express ideas, but you also have to be able to listen to and respect where someone else is coming from. Like, you can't be closed off like that. You can't be so determined to be right that you don't listen to other people.
Yeah, if you're arguing for the sake of or debating for the sake of answering and not listening and taking in, then it's already a loss for you. I learned that especially during debating in politics. When I got into politics 4-5 years ago, and I was just started to work for this news network, and I was brought on to do some debates, you know what I'm saying, to some debate panels. And that's when I really learned the art of don't be reactionary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And actually listen to what people are saying so that you can answer to what they're saying, not necessarily just answer whatever the hell you want to answer.
Yeah.
So that's definitely big. I live by that a lot.
So there are a few more that I'm going to share with you that I love from this list, and then we will include it in the link for the description for the episode.
Mm-hmm.
The next one that I'm going to give you that I really, really appreciate is estranging from toxic parents and or family members. I think that this is so important. Like, people assume that just because you are estranged from your parents that you must be the problem. But it's okay to acknowledge that sometimes our parents and our families are toxic to us and for us. So the best things that we can do for our health is to stay away from them.
You know I live by this. This is a conversation we've had in the past. I'm very, very black and white about this type of shit. Like, when it comes to family treatment and how people are treated by family members. No, blood isn't thicker than water. No, you don't owe anybody. You didn't ask to be here. You didn't ask to be the sperm that made it.
Yeah.
This idea that, oh, you have to just accept, your mom because they're your mom, your dad because they're your dad, whoever because they're whoever to you, means absolutely nothing. And it shouldn't mean anything, especially if your mental health is at stake.
Yeah. And mental health leads me into the next one I liked, which was, well, the next two, I'll say. The first one being talking to your therapist regularly, and the next one after that being minding your business. I hate that people still are getting judged for taking responsibility for their mental health. And, you and I, in a recent episode, discussed some things that we're proud of ourselves for doing. And one of the things that I told you I was proud of myself for was taking charge of my mental health. So when I hear people judging or criticizing someone for going to therapy, that immediately upsets my entire spirit. Minding my business, too. Like, people assume that because you are quiet or because you're minding your business, you must be rude or you don't like them. But sometimes it's as simple as I mind my own business. I don't like to be bothered.
Yeah.
I don't really want to know your business because if I know it, that means I must be involved. Or I might be the only person who knows, so you want to come to me at all hours of the day and talk about your situation that you ultimately got yourself into. No, I'm going to stay here with my fiance, my dog, and my books, and I'm going to mind my business.
Shut ourselves out from the world and mind our business.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's one.
I love this list.
My last two. This one I love because it makes me think of you, and you will agree with it so much. And it is, as a man, having a routine for your face.
Oh, my goodness, please.
Yeah.
Please, guys, take care of your face and your skin. It's the largest organ you have, and it is the most visible to everybody.
And even, there was another one, as a man, sunblock. Was on there. A guy said that he, is a golfer, and his guy friends judge him because he takes time out when he's golfing to make sure that he's reapplying sunblock. And he was like, they give me a hard time for that. So that's in the as a man one that I appreciated too. And the other one I appreciated was as a man, and then it talked about crying.
Well, yeah, we've talked about that before for sure.
Yeah, but definitely the face one.
Face one is big.
It's big because you
Take care of your skin.
about your face so much and your skin. And I appreciate the time and attention that you take. I mean, if for no other reason, you're such an avid believer of, like, your looks and how you go out in public is a direct reflection of me.
Mm-hmm.
So you care for yourself and for your looks because of how I'll be perceived.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
we're together, and I like that. And the last one to wrap up this list is going to be being single. And this one really could be number one, especially for women. Single women get such a bad rap. Like, we're not supposed to be bachelorettes. We live in a world, no matter how much the world progresses, where people still treat women as if we're supposed to be barefoot and pregnant. And that's not okay. Let us be single. Let us be... If a man is running a Fortune 500 company and he's single and he's 35, unmarried, and a billionaire, he's successful.
Yeah.
If it's a woman, oh, she's lonely. Oh, she must have slept her way to the top. Like, it's never... She did her thing, and we respect her.
And this is how she chooses to live her life, yeah.
So I definitely think that being single is so important. Stop judging people for choosing to be single, especially if they're single in a way that's healthy.
For sure.
Like, if you're single, but you're not really single because you got 3 baby moms, 4 kids, and you're still sleeping with all of them, you have a problem.
Yeah, you're toxic as fuck.
But if you're just a single person out here, you know, you casually date from time to time, you have casual hookups, but your main focus is getting your life together and your goals, then you own that and you live that truth.
Yeah, I can't hate on that at all. This is a great list, honey.
Thank you. I thought you might like it.
Thank you for sharing it with us.
You're welcome. Let us know what you think by reaching out to us at Down in the Demon... Fucking shit. Can you say the thing?
At Down in the DM Pod. That's for TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Find our private group, too, on Facebook. We're going to start posting in there more. And you can email us, downinthedmpod@gmail.com. Maybe you have some other healthy behaviors that you get shunned for, all right, and that people judge you for. And we want to know what those are.
Hi, honey.
Hi, beautiful.
You going to talk to me about cheating?
Cheating?
I
don't condone cheating.
Good. Are you going to do a public service announcement?
Yeah, I don't condone cheating. And if you're going to do it, don't do it in the same town. Or
don't let your newspaper print a birth announcement.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. So
that's so good.
Here is the story.
Yeah.
So this woman went viral on TikTok. Her TikTok got over 460,000 views. She was answering the question, tell me how you found out your ex-spouse was having an affair. Yeah. Okay. So about a week before their 10-year wedding anniversary, this woman was in her office looking through the paper. And she saw a birth announcement. And in the paper, they include the parents' names, the baby's birth date, their, weight, and whether it was a boy or a girl. So her husband had a pretty unusual name. So she went on the hospital's website because she knew that this hospital will ask you to sign a release, and they will put pictures of the newborns
on their website.
On their website, yeah. So she searched her husband's name and the woman's first name, and she found the picture of them with their son.
Yes, she
did. Who was born a few days before this article was printed. But she also found a picture of her husband with this woman and a daughter that was born about a year and a half prior.
Oh my God.
So he was building a whole family. And she found out about it because of a birth announcement in the newspaper.
Here's my thought.
Okay.
I'm not going to justify anything because this guy's an idiot. But, he probably didn't think that his wife is checking the paper. Who looks at the paper anymore?
I mean, it doesn't give specifics on when this took place, but even if we say that it was 10 years ago, 10 years ago, my mom was still accepting a regular newspaper at the house. She only got it on like weekends so she could get coupons and stuff. But there was still classifieds, all that stuff, obituaries. Like, we got enough of the paper to see stuff. So even if she had like a small subscription, like what we had, he knew. And if she works in an office building, most office buildings get papers. Like, even if you're just unlocking the office, you can typically find, paper, flyers, all that stuff at local businesses. So even if it was just the office's newspaper,
she's going to like a doctor's office, or she's sitting down waiting in the waiting room.
Like, even if it wasn't her office, it says that it's her office, but even if it was just the doctor's office, there's always a stack of papers and magazines right there. So
I don't know. This is crazy.
This is crazy, but not as crazy as the story that you're going to share with us today about the girl who sent her sister's boyfriend.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Snapchat?
Yeah, so this is a woman who posted on TikTok about finding out about how her man was banging his stepsister.
Okay, keeping it in the family.
I mean, hey, sometimes you gotta, right? According to the South.
I don't think that's fair.
Okay, no, it's not fair.
All Southerners.
It's not fair either, because no Southern states have incest legal.
Yeah, it's all those northeastern ones.
It messed me up that it was only New Jersey and Rhode Island.
Yeah.
That messed me up so bad. I'm like, man, that's not a proud thing from Jersey. It's not, but a scorned woman is going viral for unabashedly blasting a former boyfriend for cheating on her with his high school-aged stepsister. My ex's stepsister sent me a Snapchat video of the two of them both completely naked, and she was on top of him.
Hey!
Courtney Copenhagen, 18, told the Post that adding her old flame and his sis have been siblings by marriage for over 8 years. As soon as I saw the video, I started crying, and my first thought was, what the F? She said, Copenhagen... I'm sorry, hold on. She said, Copenhagen, a freshman at Michigan Technological University, originally detailed the disturbing incident in a now trending TikTok. I never saw your stepsister as a threat, she penned in the closed caption of her viral video, which is set to Ed Sheeran's scolding Smash It, Don't. And has definitely fetched a whopping 6.5 million views. Until she sent me a video of you two having sex, of course. The flabbergasted biomedical engineering student went on to explain that she met her ex, a Michigan Tech sophomore named Mitchell, during her first semester of college, and had been out to lunch with his mother when she learned of his incestuous infidelity. Wait, she was out with his mom?
Yeah. They were out for her birthday lunch.
Oh my God, the mom likes you and everything like that?
My thing is, and I guess this isn't really that relevant, but like, if you just met him as a freshman, first semester of college isn't long enough, like, for you guys to be dating, for you to be with his mom alone.
Yeah, this is already
That's
crazy.
really strange. Like, why were you guys not out as a couple with his mom for lunch? I guess it's because he was banging his sister at the time. But
I guess, yeah, they get pretty familiar with each other quick. Yeah. I was going out to lunch with his mom because it was her birthday, and I wanted to celebrate with her. And that's when the stepsister, a high school student named Ashley, sent me a Snapchat. In a follow-up TikTok post, the co-ed confessed that she shared the cringeworthy clip with Mitchell's mother during their luncheon because I was shocked and I didn't know what to do. She claims that her ex's mom was even more in shock at the unseemly and ultimately more in shock at the unseemly scene and ultimately left. So she bounced. She left the fucking restaurant.
Yeah, she was like, I
She was
gotta
like,
go.
I don't know what to do with this shit.
I gotta go home and deal with this right now.
His mom just looked at me and said, I need to leave. Copenhagen explained, I'm assuming she went home to confront her kids about it, but before she had the chance to question Mitchell about fooling around with his family member, Copenhagen discovered that she had been barred from contacting him via phone and on social media. I was expecting to call him when I got back to my dorm, she said, but once I got back to my room, I found out I was blocked on everything.
No, very good.
So he knew.
Oh, definitely. But it gets better.
So it gets better because on TikTok, she also shared a screenshot of an outraged Ashley's angry text message, rebuke bawling her eyes out for airing out their dirty laundry online. This is Ashley. What the actual fuck is wrong with you? You made a TikTok about my brother and you used his name. Our friends and family members saw it and now we're getting shitted on. Or is that right?
Yep, that's right. My thing is, Ashley, you're a dumbass. You knew what you were doing when you sent a Snapchat of you having sex with your brother. Like,
Hold on one second. I'm sorry. She continues to go on and say, you're a piece of shit. Like, how fucked up can you be? Karma is going to be a real bitch to you. This is the high school stepsister completely upset.
To what was her name?
Courtney Copenhagen.
That's tough.
Yeah, this is crazy. Go ahead with what you were saying. I'm sorry.
But Ashley, you should have thought about the ramifications of what you were doing when you sent a picture of you having sex with your brother to his girlfriend. That's nuts. That's super psychotic, for starters. Secondly, he can go to jail unless she is over the age of consent. If he's a college sophomore, he's at least 19, maybe 20. Unless he did a gap year, then he could be older, you know?
Regardless, he's still 19, 20, at most 21.
And then, bro,
and she's 16.
You watched her grow up.
Yeah.
If your parents have been married
for 8
years, let's say they dated for a minimum of 2. That means you watched her
from 6 to 16 and you planned on this. Like,
yeah.
This was something you were scoping out.
Like, you preyed upon that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This one is so fucked up.
That is crazy. That's really, really crazy. Think about the ramifications of your actions, Ashley, because now not only have you potentially spread out child porn, because you videoed yourself having sex, which means that you videoed him, and you had to think about consent.
Mm-hmm.
Because did you get his permission to video him, whether you're having sex or not? You still didn't get consent. But now you have videos yourself having sex with someone who shouldn't be having sex with you, which means he could potentially face legal ramifications.
So the crazy thing here, too, is the fact that the girlfriend can take this and make it a legal matter.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she has all the, you know what I'm saying? Like, she has all the right to pretty much go ahead and report that. And I would if I were Courtney.
Oh, yeah. Just to cover myself. Because if she can text her like that, she seems like the type that would get all her friends in a car and start driving by and threatening her and all kinds of...
Well, this guy, too, though, he's going to have some trouble dating for a while.
That's if he doesn't get kicked out of college. College just don't accept that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Think about what happens just on the basis of if assault is reported on campus.
Sure, yeah.
You know? Like, colleges are not okay with stuff like that coming out.
Man.
Think about how often, like, people have lost scholarships over less.
Well, I hope. I can't even say that. Yeah, I was gonna say so. I'm so glad you said it like that. But look, man, Courtney, we're sorry for Courtney because that's a really shitty way to find out that your boyfriend is cheating on you. It's with somebody in the home.
Yeah.
And it's like what she said is like in the caption, I never looked at her as a threat. Nobody looks at somebody's sibling, step or not, as a fucking threat.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, my goodness. Check out this story. I'll make sure to post the link in the description. But oh my God.
Yeah,
Don't sleep with your step siblings.
Don't sleep with your step siblings, and also don't put your birth announcements in the newspaper. I feel like that's what we've learned today.
The lessons learned on it goes down in the DM.
Hey, we should be teachers.
We should.
Yeah, I think so.
I never thought I'd be with somebody where James Blunt, You're Beautiful is the song that's referenced a bunch of times.
In a day.
In a day, yeah. Hi, honey.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm beautiful.
You're beautiful.
It's true.
Okay. All right, you ready for unpopular opinions?
Something.
All right.
Go first.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Asking questions like what dog or cat breed or animal breed you are is outrageous.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
You know those like online quizzes
about, yeah.
and anything like that? Like all that shit is so dumb.
Like, what animal breed do you most identify with on
Yeah,
a
like,
bad day?
shut up.
Like, what are you saying?
Shut the hell up. That's so stupid.
Funny. I love that. Give me more.
People should not get fired or not hired based on their past. Of course, with some exceptions.
I agree with that.
But like, for example, my last full-time job where I was working in Seattle, the supervisor had it out for me. And most of the people did because I was very outspoken. You know what I'm saying? Like, they expected me to be another disabled, you know what I'm saying, belly up.
Yeah.
To the people. But like, I never am like that. I'm from the East Coast. I'm tough. And like, I don't think that my relationship with them should affect my future of getting a job because of the fact that if I'm good at my job, then, you know, people are not going to get along. So that's just punishing somebody who just didn't get along with somebody.
So I say that with the exception of some crimes, like some
criminal
history, but I'll also say anything more than 3 years. Because, you know, 3 years is still a good estimate of what kind of person and worker you'll be.
Yeah.
Especially if you've had, like, 10 jobs in the last 3 years. Like, someone should know, like, if you've had 10 jobs in the last 3 years, I want to know why. Like, why do you have so much trouble staying employed?
Yeah, I understand that.
So I would say within 3 years, but I say anything more than that is kind of ridiculous, especially because there's no reason. Like, the person I am at 30 is not the person I was at 25.
Exactly.
And so I feel like anything more than 3 years is just like, you're looking for a reason to not hire me.
Exactly.
And then I want to know, is it because of my skin color or because of my disability?
Sure.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
Because you see so many people with, like, literally, they can go to a job interview and give a year's worth of history, and then the office does a background check on them and can't find any information, and they still get hired anyway. And then when the police show up and say, oh, you hired a serial killer, they're like, we didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your next one?
And then my last one, it's outrageous that stores at airports, especially restaurants, don't necessarily stay open or operate 24/7.
I agree with that.
Like, Airport service is all day. It's year round. It's literally 24/7, 365. There's no pauses. There's no nothing.
Yeah, and I feel like if I can catch a plane at 3 o'clock in the morning, I should be able to get
something to eat.
Something to eat at that time.
Especially if you oh, that's fucking weird. Wow. What's your especially, honey?
Especially like if you had to be there an hour and a half early, that means my plane leaves at 3, but I still got to be there at 1:30. I need coffee, bro.
Something.
Bottle of water.
Yeah.
Something. Like, you should let me get something.
Yeah, that's so stupid. I always thought that was so dumb.
I agree with you. Ah. Okay.
Things are happening.
Rihanna was happening. So my first one is changing something about you for a wedding is not as big of a deal as people make it. Whether it's losing weight, whether it's changing your hair, whatever you had to do. And I especially will say this for people who are a part of the wedding party. I hate when people are a part of your wedding party and then they're like, oh, I need to lose weight to fit into this dress. Well, you have two options. Either don't be a bridesmaid or lose the weight.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that big of a deal to change something about you.
I agree.
To be a part of someone else's wedding because it's not your day. It's about them. Do what's going to make them happy. Now, I know some people are ridiculous. Like, you hear ridiculous requests all the time. Or, like...
The bridezillas.
The bride who told her bridesmaid the day of the wedding that she couldn't be in the wedding because she looked better in her bridesmaid dress than the bride did in the wedding dress. So she made her leave. That was a good one.
Oh, that's so good.
My next one is if you are in a position of moral power, your for wrongdoing should be more extreme. And I agree with that 100%. If you are a teacher, a doctor, if you have a police officer, if you have any kind of position of authority or a position where your job is to protect and serve, anything like that, I mean, you should be punished tenfold.
Remember that cop that was banging in his cop car? He got caught?
Shout out Alex in California. His name was Alex Villanueva.
We never put that out. That's going to have to be some extra audio we put out.
We do have to put that out. I thought we released it.
We never released that.
We'll have to put it out.
Yeah. Oh, my man was getting it in.
Yeah, but I mean, even like, what was the doctor? The
doctor that got all the people pregnant?
No, not him. The doctor, the gymnast doctor.
Which one?
The one who, Simone Biles and those.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, him. Like, they should throw the book at him.
Yeah.
He should never get to see the light of day again.
Yeah.
He was in a position where he was supposed to protect those girls. So that's
true.
My next one. They definitely should be punished more harshly. And my last one this week is it's impossible to be empathetic to everybody's situation, and it's stupid to judge someone if you feel like they're not empathetic enough.
Yeah, we've talked about something like this before, where it's like, that expectancy is annoying.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I can't identify with something that you're going through, how the fuck do you expect me to be empathetic?
Well, and it's different when, like, people act like the words empathy and sympathy are interchangeable.
Yeah.
And they're not.
Yeah.
I can sympathize with you. But if I haven't been in your position before,
you can't empathize.
I can't empathize.
Yep.
And that's just what it is. There's nothing I can do about that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, people use that word like sympathize, exactly what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they want you to actually... I can feel bad for you, but if I never knew what it's like, I'm going to feel different.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. And so I like that. I like that one.
Me too. If you have some unpopular opinions to share with us, send them to us either at email at downinthedmpod@gmail.com. Text them to us at
973-440-9577.
or use the hashtag DITDM opinion. There's a dog on my foot.